All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Nintendo Directy for E3. So 40 minutes. I'm to say I'm expecting big things is kind of incorrect because I don't know, I don't really have any expectations, you know? Everyone's like Breath of the Wild 2, maybe Splatoon 3. That maybe Metroid, maybe Bayonetta. That's about it. We don't really know what else Nintendo's doing. Smash, of course. Smash. Still hoping for Paper Mario. Still hoping for Waluigi. Everyone. I'm like the weirdo. But like Raymu would be cool, and Doom Guy would be cool. And I really don't think I could be disappointed in Nintendo IP. It's been a while since we've had those. Crash would be cool. But yeah, I have no idea. Are they gonna do two this time? Two reveals? Maybe. Let me guess. Chat is not above display capture. There we go. Why is it up there? That's weird. Beep. Maybe that's fine. I would ask how the volume is, but I can't. Oh, thank goodness for quality options. But yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea what Nintendo's gonna do. I saw someone predict that the Splatoon 3 Squid Sisters are gonna be a boy, like a K-pop boy band kind of theme thing, which I would be down for. I think that would be really funny and just completely different. Well, not completely different, but it'd be funny. 2 minutes away. How's my stream latency? Hopefully I'm not gonna dox myself here. 5 seconds? That could be better. 4 seconds? Okay, whatever. You know you know that it's not bad. I'm on like the best internet below fiber, so I'll be pissed if something goes wrong. I can just hear the Banjo Kazooie golden feather collecting sound because everyone's going live on Twitch. But yeah, no webcam because I woke up and my hair is really bad. Like, really bad. Like, really bad. So, not doing that. I didn't even bother to like try to comb it over with my hand or anything. So that's just how it is. I didn't get a haircut and I should have. I have a minute, right? I should get water. I'm getting water really quickly. Like really quickly, okay? Like really quickly. Come on. Okay, we're good. I woke up at 11:30 and had kashi. It's very sharp cereal. So I'm gonna drink some of this. I'm probably not gonna stream the treehouse. It's 12. It's 12. Who needs to work on those when we have Nintendo? All right, let me know how the volume is. It should be fine. Hopefully, like, Evan volume. How loud is the Nintendo Direct music? Do a thing in this game. Turn the Direct
Hello,
down.
everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide
now?
for today's Nintendo Direct.
Hello, I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide as well.
The Nintendo Switch system is now in its 5th year.
Goddamn,
People
really?
around the world are playing games on it.
Oh, Switch Pro.
Nintendo Switch is being enjoyed by a wide range of players spanning all ages and all levels of gaming experience.
Please Switch Pro, please.
Thank you all very much. We've been able to offer a wide variety of games on the system, not just from Nintendo, but also from our many development and publishing partners.
My fan sometimes goes crazy when I
hope
boot
that
up
each
Rise.
of you watching this Nintendo Direct will be able to find a game that suits your personal tastes.
God, I hope so.
Today, we have news on upcoming Nintendo Switch games, and we'll be focusing on a selection of games releasing this year.
As Chuck E. Cheese says.
Hope
Poggers.
you enjoy it. Okay, to begin, please take a look at this video.
This video, it could be anything. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. I think. Look at Ganon. Is this Ocarina of Time incarnation? Okay. I could not, I couldn't have predicted that. Tekken. More fighting game stuff. Just in case you thought Smash wasn't a fighting game with things like combos and frame data, here's another fighting game character. I saw no one predict this. I'm sure a lot of people are really happy though. And I'm sure a lot of people are really pissed. Look at this! Come on, Mario, you gotta do Mario. There's Pit. Please Yoshi, that would be so funny. Does he do this in the games? I thought that was a Dracula thing. Is this a DLC character with another meter and form change? They love doing that, dude. Hey, I recognize that old guy. Yeah, this is completely lost on me, but like I said, I can barely be disappointed with a Smash reveal, honestly. There's one more left though. No, not Kirby! That's really funny. Is he just gonna float back up? Yeah. You fool, that's Sakurai's favorite.
Hello, I'm Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited and the director
I love
of the Super Smash
posters.
Bros. Ultimate game.
Hello, Sakurai.
Kazuya Mishima from
I
the
love
fighting
you.
game series Tekken will join the battle. Surprise! I'll go over the
Surprise!
details at a later date, so please sit tight.
Yeah, we're gonna
For
have
today,
a
though,
direct for
we've
that.
prepared a short video to showcase Kazuya's moves in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Please take a look.
I thought that was what that other video was. I guess they're just doing like a quick one, and then Sakurai's gonna really go into it in his own direct. I'm assuming all of these are moves from the game. The names like this. My friend Max really wants me to play Tekken. I want to play Tekken too. I don't even know who I would want to play as. Like, no one in the roster really speaks to me, I think. There's the bear, but like, you know. Man, this is just like one after the other. I found it weird in the trailer that they used
feels like
green
Tekken.
Ganon, by the way.
No, it's Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'll talk about the fighter more in a future presentation. We still have to record it first, actually. The air date is shown below.
All right.
Stay tuned.
I don't know if I'll be there for that. Might as well, right? Fucking
Thank you,
who
Mr.
cares?
Sakurai.
I like Smash.
New fighter
Competitively.
Kazuya will join the
Even if I
fight
don't play
in
it.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Please look forward to seeing how Kazuya, who has experienced many harsh battles across the Tekken series, will fight in this game. Alright, Let's continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
That's not a Nintendo Switch headline, by the way.
Your choices matter in these emotional, supernatural tales.
Why does the announcer guy sound different? He sounds sadder. Like, even when he's talking about hell, he has that, like, baby, baby, baby. And then, like, everyone else streaming the game is like, Nintendo! You only have 40 minutes, Nintendo! How can I fit all my predictions in? Life is Strange, dude, I don't care. What the fuck? They probably don't even know Life is Strange. So the collection and the new game that were announced are coming to Nintendo Switch. The Switch has games. I hope that Life is Strange 3, which I'm assuming this is. I don't know why they would number 2 but not number this game. I hope it's good, because Life is Strange 2 lost me, dude. I'm like one of those people who's like, yeah, Life is Strange was fine.
Life is Strange True Colors launches on Nintendo Switch September 10th. And Life is Strange Remastered Collection comes to Nintendo Switch later this year.
I thought it was like a ye olde thing where it's like the Switch doesn't have
There's
the power,
something
so
for
they
everyone on the Nintendo Switch system.
made another Life is Strange for the Switch that's
You
different,
are
but not as
Star-Lord,
good.
leading a legendary band of
Hey guys,
heroes
here
for
it
hire
is.
in this
Here
thrilling
it
adventure
is.
game. Jump on a wild ride across the cosmos. Overwhelm
Hey guys,
opponents
here
with
it is.
Star-Lord's daring combat style and encounter iconic and original Marvel characters.
See?
You'll call the shots for the unpredictable Guardians as you face cosmic threats to save the galaxy.
For anyone who
You
doesn't
got
know,
this.
Square 20 minutes of Square Enix's like 40-minute
Marvel's
presentation of this
Guardians of the
gameplay of this.
Galaxy blasts onto Nintendo Switch October 26th.
Oh my god.
Worms everywhere. In this real-time
This game
arena-based shooter,
looks ugly,
you'll squish your invertebrate
but
opponents in
I watched some
32-player
streamers play it,
cross-platform
and it
combat.
looks like
Play
it
in
plays
daily challenges,
pretty fun.
battle modes, and seasonal events to worm your way up the ranks.
But like, you know, it's not that.
Plus, the Patchwork
in
Bear
depth.
outfit exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version
But it's ugly,
will
so
be
I'll never
available
play
for
it.
free for
Like,
2 weeks after launch. A new
I don't
map,
need to.
Spaceport Showdown, launches with Worms Rumble wriggling onto Nintendo Switch June 23rd. Get a 25% discount when you pre-order the game starting today on Nintendo eShop.
They should have just kept it pixel art.
The fantastical
probably
realm
be
of
into it.
Orcanon awaits. As you
No
explore
idea what
this
this
fully
is.
hand-painted world, you'll customize a team of demigods and unleash devastating attacks and captivating turn-based combat.
This is a Nintendo Direct
Astria
game, though.
Ascending launches on Nintendo
If
Switch.
you know what I
September
mean by
30th.
that.
Return to the funny, charming, and quirky world of Two Point County.
My friends
In the wholesome management
who
sim
like
2
Guardian
Point
of the
Campus,
Galaxy thought that
You'll
it
build
was
and
cool.
run your very own university the way you want it.
You know, 20
Lots
minutes.
of creative tools are at your disposal to make the school yours and take your educational empire to the next level.
Is this like the
Enrollment for
2 Point
2 Point
Hospital?
Campus starts on Nintendo Switch next year.
Is that what that game was called? And then now they're making a school one?
A beloved series
Tycoon.
rolls into its 20th anniversary this year.
I think people leaked this or something. A monkey ball thing, but if it's in the Banana Blitz engine, I can't really be excited because that game looked like it sucked. And the physics were off. Yahoo! I can only hope that it's good. I can only hope that it's good. Because these games are just classic. This probably wasn't leaked, it was probably shown somewhere, but I didn't watch all the E3s. Banana Mania. It's just, God, dude, I hate to be a pessimist, but, if the physics are wrong, that's the entire game. The physics are the entire game. You can't
Go
get that
Bananas
wrong.
wins Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania rolls onto Nintendo Switch October 5th.
Keep an eye on that one.
It's a blast from parties past, and you're invited.
What was that?
Ready for another round of Mario Party mayhem? Of course you are. It's a superstar collection
am
of
I?
Mario Party boards and minigames.
Can you just
Live it up on 5 classic boards from the Nintendo 64
Stop
era,
doing this.
including Peach's Birthday Cake and Spaceland.
Stop doing this.
Each board is packed with zany events guaranteed to keep you on your toes.
Just make a
And
new
when
one.
we say zany, we mean it.
Or just like port all the games, or like
Connect
remake
blocks.
all the games instead of
give
doing like
facelifts. In
collections.
hilarious over-the-top minigames,
You know?
all of which support button controls. With 100 minigames from the Mario Party series
Interesting that
catalog,
you say
you'll
that.
have a
There's
blast
books
in
for
this
'em.
all-star fun fest. Here's a little party favor. All game modes work with online play.
It better have after
Even if
Super
you're
Mario Party
partying
got
solo, you can randomly match with other partygoers worldwide.
it. Look away,
Playing a board
Chris.
game online with friends? Save your progress mid-game, grab a snack, then resume the festivities. Stickers are also available to communicate with others. It's time to
No one would say
partay
that.
in Mario Party Superstars, launching on the Nintendo Switch system October 29th.
I mean, I'll get it
Pre-orders
because it's
begin today on Nintendo eShop.
it's Mario Party with online on a current console, so everyone will
What
play
did you
it. But
think?
like,
Before
Just
we show this next trailer,
port
I'd
or
like to say one
remaster
thing.
the full games.
Currently, we're working
Really sick
hard
of
on
this
the
shit.
latest game in the Metroid Prime series.
It's on Switch
Metroid
and not
Prime
DS,
4,
so whatever.
which we previously announced.
They're working on it.
But today, we'd like to introduce another new entry in the Metroid franchise. Please take a look.
Gavin, look away? Question mark. It's like we're still working on it. We just announced it so you guys would stop asking about it. Plan failed. Very hard. Whoa, look at that suit. Metroid 5? Oh, because it's Metroid Prime 4. It's like you're just skipping to Metroid 5? I don't have ads enabled. Why is there an ad? Wow, look at how slender Samus is looking. Wow, she's looking so hot. Vegas? Has Samus fought robots like this before? She's more about fighting aliens, isn't she? Whoa, what the hell? Hey, it's 2D! I mean, of course it is. Look at this thing! I hope it doesn't play a cutscene like that every time you lose, though. Interesting. Oh, okay, that's not it. Is this like the first 2D Metroid in eons? Because Samus Returns doesn't count because it was a remake? Sure, it added the arm swing, which made it a lot better, apparently, but like, you know. It's not really new. Metroid's back. Samus is back. The doggy helps, I think. Or maybe not. I don't know. It's being weird. Oh, that's interesting. Cause you dread the robot chasing you. Maybe. Beep 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 beep. Wow. Don't you love Nintendo revealing games and then they come out like a few months later?
Was the trailer
Isn't that
for
like
the first new
the
2D
best?
Metroid game in roughly 19 years?
Yeah, I'm fucking
The
really.
brand new Metroid Dread game.
Samus is
As
alive.
the name Dread implies, this is a Metroid game with a new feel, showcasing a variety of threats that Samus will encounter. It's
Okay, yeah,
scheduled to
see,
be
it's still an
released
enemy
on
you were
October
hiding there.
8th, so it won't be too long until launch.
If it's like
On that same day, we'll also
Oh,
be
shit.
releasing amiibo figures
Look at that
for Samus
amiibo.
and the Emmy, the
Emmy.
robot seen in the video.
if it's like
Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch
what's it?
headlines.
Rouge's Death Chamber stage where that robot is just wandering around the entire
These
time and you
familiar
have to worry about it.
franchises are back on Nintendo
I don't know if I
Switch.
could handle that mentally, but that's a really cool concept.
Get ready
Oh,
to
hell yeah,
get
brother.
down in the latest Just Dance game.
I hope I don't get DMCA'd, so I'm gonna keep talking about Samus and how I haven't like ever played a Metroid game, I think, other than like one on Game Boy when Luke was in the dentist. So like, you know, that's still what I still gotta get on. You know, certainly not a Nintendo fan
Hit the
over
dance
here
floor
in a way.
Just Dance 2022.
Barely played a
Launching on
Zelda.
Nintendo Switch November 4th.
Hasn't played a Metroid. You know, But hey,
The arcade
Splatoon
smash
is
hit Cruisin' Blast
Splatoon
is
and Mario are
speeding
the top
onto
two
Nintendo Switch.
grossing franchises, and I've played those. So
Blast your way through nearly 30 over-the-top tracks. Up
after
to 4
Fusion, yeah,
players
apparently
can race
Fusion
together,
slaps.
So pick your favorite vehicle and hit the road.
Anyway, Nintendo wins E3 for Metroid. Hooray!
Cruisin' Blast launches as a console exclusive on Nintendo Switch this fall. It's the ultimate Dragon Ball Z experience.
All right, a Go Goose for Smash at the end.
Relive the story of Goku and other Z fighters through 4 sagas in this action RPG.
I think Luke might like this. He likes that
Say it.
3D fighting
Protect
game on the
Earth
Wii
from an
a
invasion
lot.
by Vegeta and Nappa.
I don't know if this
Frieza,
is the
Take
same.
a stand against the evil Emperor.
Chris, look away. It's spoilers.
Battle the androids.
I
in
do
a
want to
fight
watch
the
all of
death.
Dragon Ball at some point.
Majin Buu, an epic showdown
And
with the
all
most
of One
fearsome
Piece.
foe. Along with the main story, you can explore the vast world of Dragon Ball Z. Hey, why not help out the locals? Or collect
Side
ingredients for
quests.
delicious meals.
What is
You can
that
always
frame
train
rate?
to acquire new skills too.
The power of
There
the
are lots of
Nintendo
things to
Switch.
keep you busy. The boss battle episodes, A New Power Awakens Parts 1 and 2 is also included. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, plus a New Power Awakens set punches its way onto Nintendo Switch September 24th.
I wonder if they told the announcer to have inflection in his voice after like
Grab a
20
golf
years.
club and get ready to tee
Remember
off.
that this is coming out. A million people had this on their bingo boards.
The Mario Golf
Reminder
Super
that
Rush game
Mario
launches
Golf is
soon.
coming out in like
Here's a
2
quick
weeks.
glimpse into each of the modes. Standard golf.
we know.
Take your time to read the wind and terrain on the greens.
We know. It's
Hit different types
Mario
of shots
Golf.
and aim for
Yes.
under par.
These stage hazards don't look very hazardy. Remember Ribbit
Speed
King
golf.
stage hazards? That's how
Smack
you
your
do it.
ball, then chase after it. Be the first to get your ball in the hole. Outpace your rivals with special dashes and special shots.
Yeah. You know. Yeah.
Battle
This is
golf.
all like footage that we've
Duke it out
already
over
seen
9
too.
flag-marked holes in an obstacle-filled arena.
Look,
Capture
they
3
gotta
flags
sell their
to win.
product. I get it. But
Golf adventure. Go from rookie to pro with your Mii character. The golfing challenges that await may surprise you. And here's some news.
wow, it's New
Free
Dawn.
updates are planned for future release.
That's pretty
including
funny,
additional
actually.
courses and playable characters.
If I was a
fairway's
kid,
almost
especially, I would love
Set
that.
your
Like,
tee
can you
time
imagine
and
just
get ready
having
to
a
ace
city
those shots
to
in
play
Mario
golf in?
Golf Super Rush, swinging onto the Nintendo Switch system June 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Ready for the ride of a lifetime?
No, please. We've already seen so much of this.
Welcome to the
please.
vast and vibrant world of Monster Hunter.
Remember Capcom's presentation and how they showed nothing new? We're gonna see
As
it
a
again.
rider in this RPG adventure, you'll explore diverse landscapes by riding your Monstie, a monster companion.
Stop. Stop calling it that.
Gather materials such as honey and ore, then use them to craft items for your journey.
I think I'm getting called like 50
But
billion
beware of the
times, so
many
this is a good
monsters
time to
roaming
look away.
about.
Remember when I called
Some
it
are
Monsty
docile,
Hunty and
but
everyone
others may
was like,
suddenly ambush you.
no, stop.
To fight,
Don't call
you'll
it
team
that.
up with your Monstie and use weapons and skills
here
to
we are
overwhelm
now.
enemy monsters in turn-based
Bitch.
battles. Win, and you'll be rewarded with their materials, which can be forged
But yeah, I
into
didn't
new
know that it
weapons
was
and
like
armor.
an RPG kind of thing. That's kind of interesting.
Hey, is that an egg?
Dogs
You
come
might
from
be able to
eggs, by
hatch
the
a new
way,
Monstie.
in Monster Hunter.
Incredibly powerful Monsties can also hatch from rare eggs. Need more traveling buddies?
How many people do you think
Join
aren't
up
going to
with
play
friends
this
for
game
co-op
because they're called
multiplayer quests and
Monsties?
battles. Buckle up, Ryder. It's going to
Probably-
be a real monster of an adventure.
Probably like 5%.
Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin soars onto Nintendo Switch July 9th.
It's not even going to be as
Play
good
the
as
free
Tropical
demo on June
Freeze.
25th and carry over your save data
So
to the
like,
full game.
why even show it this many times?
Here's a new game from the head
There.
of a certain company.
Would you pay $50 for this, chat?
Did you miss me?
It's fully voice
What do you
acted
mean?
again. Let's
Who am
go.
I? It's a me, Wario.
They know what people want. And this art
It's
style too
finally
is back,
ready.
which is
A
good.
brand new game from my company. Check it out.
That's pretty funny.
You get to control me.
That's fucked up.
To do this. Look at me go. Whack, rats. Check out these chumps. They came back and they have wonderful new
came back.
talents. Throw that stick thing. Not so bad. Use the
I guess this is the gimmick where you actually control something. I don't know how I feel about that.
Game, different abilities.
Oh, interesting.
Wah, I almost forgot some big news. 2 people can play together at the
course.
same time. So play
Wait, but
nice,
hold on. What about
or
like
else.
competitive?
Eh? Not nice. All right, you.
Surely that's a
Yes,
thing.
You, the one watching this, better get ready for some micro game mayhem.
Like, I love the Wario voice,
WarioWare
dude.
Get It Together game launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch system September 10th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Nintendo's like, we need a new idea. Except, like, you don't. You just need to make new micro games.
What you
So we'll
just saw
see.
was the trailer for WarioWare. Get it together.
Get it together.
In the latest installment
It
of
kind
this
of
series,
worries me.
there are new microgames that let you control Wario at his
In
friends.
a way.
There is also a 2-player co-op mode, which greatly expands the gameplay.
Because, like, it's not
releasing
really
in the near future, so stay
WarioWare,
tuned.
you know? WarioWare is like, you could be
Next,
anything.
Please take a look at this.
You could be the concept of wind. You could be a finger picking a nose. And now it's just kind of like you're a character. Am I thinking about it too hard?
As
Maybe.
a high school student living
We'll
in
just
Tokyo,
see if it's fun.
your life is
But I think
fairly
it like
normal.
limits the variety of things you can do in micro games, which is WarioWare's strength. Also, they didn't
That
show a
reality is
competitive mode.
upended after you get pulled into a different dimension.
Doesn't this game have an easy mode or something? So then people can actually play it? And then people can actually play it without a guide. So that'll be good.
Another Tokyo exists, a post-apocalyptic world where angels and demons reside.
I hope it's called Another Tokyo.
Suddenly, you fuse with a mysterious figure.
Fuse
gaining
with
the
him?
power to fight demons.
Lashu?
What lies ahead in this alternate realm?
Buy and play the game. Oh, no, we're
The
going to show
world
you
is now
some.
transformed
I
into a
hate
sprawling,
deserts.
demon-infested wasteland.
I hate deserts.
Though friendly
I hate
demons
deserts,
do
though.
exist here,
Oh my
many
god,
are
why is it all
hostile
deserts?
and will attempt to destroy you.
It's just all so ugly
Harness
and
your
bland.
newfound powers to fight demons using a command-based system.
And then Splatoon
Finding
3 is
their
gonna
weak
come and
point
it's just
is
gonna be
key.
the same thing.
By targeting it, the number of consecutive
Give me a sec
actions
to
you can
cough.
perform in a combo will increase. Though demons are formidable opponents, you may be able to recruit them via negotiations,
I still love this
which
gameplay
begin when you
mechanic
open a
from
conversation
SMT or
with them.
Persona. I have SMT4 and then I like changed the difficulty to the lowest and couldn't do it, and then I gave up. I couldn't get out of the
If a
tutorial, but I still want to
negotiation
try
is
it again.
successful, a demon will become a powerful ally. In some
Yay!
cases, by rejecting a demon's request,
Yeah, like look at this
they may feel
protagonist.
motivated and join you as an ally. Demons that do join will fight alongside you and grow stronger.
What is this narration?
By fusing demon
Hey,
allies,
everyone's favorite
another
demon.
demon
Wario.
can be created. The newly fused demon's innate abilities will vary, granting you a powerful ally, customized to your needs.
Oh,
and
Fairy
playstyle.
Jack Frost. Is that new? I was gonna say, I wonder how many like actually new personas there will be though.
Challenge the many demons roaming this post-apocalyptic
Are they called personas
world
in this series?
by harnessing the power of your own. What
You can't like
destiny
quote
you
personas me. Oh my god, he doesn't know
Shin
SMT.
Megami Tensei 5
Oh
will
my
launch
god, he
exclusively
doesn't
on
know
Nintendo Switch
SMT. The
November
game.
12th.
Oh my, did you know Persona came from SMT?
Pre-orders for the physical version begin June 21st.
I prefaced all this saying that I want to play them. Jeez, leave me alone. I'm
That was
sick
the
of that.
latest trailer for Shin Megami Tensei 5.
Yeah,
from
but
Atlus.
demons could just be like a generic term for them.
This
I don't
is the
know.
newest game in the series. Please look forward to future updates. Let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
I want new ones. Like I'm already seeing a lot of the
Celebrate
same
10
ones.
years of Danganronpa in despair.
You catch like glimpses of other games that the same personas, sorry, demons are still there.
Testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast
Danganronpa on
system.
Switch. Why not, right? It's on phones. There's no reason not to put it on Switch. Oh, no, wait, hold on. What's
3
that?
games in the deadly Danganronpa series
okay.
are coming to Nintendo Switch.
Even though Danganronpa is the laughing stock
Monokuma,
of
the self-proclaimed school
the
headmaster,
online
has trapped
communities,
you and other high school
I still
students
think
in
they're
a
good
game
games.
of literal life and death.
I
Unfortunately,
like them.
the only way out of the school and this lethal game is to betray the other students.
Nintendo, don't
And
spoil
so it
anything.
begins.
A body has been discovered.
Don't spoil
When a
anything,
student meets their
Nintendo.
demise, a class trial will take place to reveal the culprit.
You're the culprit, aren't you, Mila?
Tanya, I had no idea.
They probably moved the body there.
Use
Just don't
the
pay
evidence
attention
you've
to what
gathered
characters
to
are
refute
missing from these
contradictions
trials,
and
and
find the guilty
you'll be
parties.
fine. One day.
Are you okay?
Well, actually, Gavin, it's Danganronpa V3. Danganronpa 3 is the
Plus,
anime.
the board game from Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony has been expanded into a standalone game.
Interesting.
Danganronpa S Ultimate Summer Camp.
That's actually
An
interesting.
all-star cast of characters from the Danganronpa series will come together
Is he
to
saying
battle at a tropical
Danganronpa?
resort. Who's the strongest of them all in this ultimate beach brawl?
Is it gonna have multiplayer?
The 4-game collection Danganronpa Decadence.
They didn't say
launches
it,
as a
so I
physical
guess not.
exclusive on Nintendo Switch later this year.
So, like, what's the point?
All 4 games will also be individually available on Nintendo eShop. We hope you're not afraid of ghosts.
Is this a new Fatal Frame? I haven't played Fatal Frame. Wow, it's that assist trophy in Smash, haha.
In this horror adventure game, you'll uncover the mysteries surrounding the ethereal but deadly Mount Hikami.
Can you tell me the
believed to be
premise
at
of
the
Fatal
center
Frame?
many
Because I don't know it.
disappearances. Ghosts frequent this mountain. Your only defense is a camera that can repel and cast them out. Face your fears as you explore a variety of unsettling locations. This spine-chilling story features various protagonists, letting you experience the game from different perspectives. New costumes and photo modes are included in this version. Can you investigate Mount Hikami
Santa
and
outfit.
stay alive? Fatal Frame, Maiden of Black Water, creeps onto Nintendo Switch this year.
Apparently it's a port? I don't
These
know.
games and DLC are coming soon.
The Switch
Some
has
even today.
games. Starting today.
Your
Doom
war is
Guy.
not over. Raise
DLC.
hell in the first campaign expansion for Doom Eternal, The Ancient Gods Part 1.
I want to play this, but I need a 3080.
Deeper and more challenging combat awaits as you eliminate
Like,
hell's
look at how
newest
ugly this
threats
looks.
in
Like,
demon-infested ruins and rain-swept
as
terrain.
everyone says, it's impressive that it runs on Switch, but
The fate of the cosmos is in
I'm
your
not
hands.
playing it like this. I'm playing it
Get
on a
slayed
3080.
when this campaign expansion launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
It's Tony
It ramped
Hawk.
up for 2 iconic
Oh, wow,
skateboard
that's
games
actually
fully
really
remastered
good.
in HD.
That's so
Skate
good.
to era-defining
That is
jams as the
extremely good.
legendary Tony Hawk and a roster of new and returning pros.
Putting this on Switch is
Take
so
your
good.
sessions on the go with all the original game modes.
Yeah, it doesn't look good at all, but
Meet
like,
locally or online
cares?
to show off your tricks against other skaters.
it's a fun. It's like it's
Drop
Tony
into
Hawk's
Tony
Pro
Hawk's
Skater
Pro
1 and 2.
Skater
This is
1
how
and
it's meant to
2,
look
launching
anyway.
On Nintendo Switch June 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. After 4,000 years, Sateki, the Witch Queen, has risen from
Wow,
the
is
dead.
this Fate
and
Zero?
Only one group of heroes
I
can
don't know.
stop her. The Strange Brigade. In
This is
this
the
thrilling
Strange
adventure,
Brigade, guys.
You'll blast through an army of mummified monstrosities while solving puzzles in booby-trapped dungeons. Go it alone
I
or
love
team
those
up
puzzles.
with other daring adventurers in local wireless co-op and online play.
It's I already forget.
Expect the unexpected.
I-
The Strange
I
Brigade
already
launches
forget I
on
just
Nintendo
said it.
Switch later today.
Strange something. Who knows? Maybe it slaps.
It's a new adventure of cosmic proportions.
Didn't this get leaked?
Mario and his friends will team up with the Rabbids once again to restore order to the galaxy. Our
Even if you
heroes
hate
must stop a
Rabbids, the gameplay
mysterious
is
new
really
evil
good.
from plunging the universe into chaos.
Also, it looks like it is like more unique visually from the
Rabbid
screenshots I've
Rosalina
seen.
joins them. Wait, is she bored already? Explore planets filled with quirky residents and even quirkier secrets.
Can you have
And in this fresh
all
take
Mario
on the
characters?
tactical genre, our heroes can run freely around the battlefield, creating new strategic and chaotic
Oh,
possibilities.
that is interesting.
So aim for victory with a little help from your friends.
No, but wasn't it leaked before the Ubisoft conference?
Well, one thing's certain. This is gonna be one heck of a galactic adventure. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope launches into space or onto Nintendo Switch next year.
The other takeaway is that the Rabbid Luma can exist, but Paper Mario has no rights. I'm a Paper Mario guy, so you know. Oh no, Florida is under attack. Is this Advance Wars? No, the original Advance Wars. Well, there we go. Everyone loves Advance Wars, so it's probably gonna be good. The art style isn't really doing it for me, but you know, who cares? The gameplay is apparently amazing. Nintendo, we're gonna turn you into toys. No, I don't want to be turned into toys.
Thrilling stories.
Hands crush Kirby, turn him into yarn.
As you lead the commanding officers to victory.
Crush Yoshi, turn him into yarn and carpet.
Play the first 2 Advance Wars campaigns in Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. Marching on to Nintendo Switch this holiday. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo
I don't think anyone can believe this. Isn't this
How
like,
is everything?
Everyone forgot about it.
All right.
I'm sorry.
This next segment will be our last announcement of the day.
Nintendo forgot about it. Has it really been
Please
40
take a
minutes?
look.
8 minutes left. Breath of the Wild 2, maybe. It's Breath of the Wild 2, maybe. It's Hyrule Warriors, never mind. Right, I should have seen young Robbie and went, oh yeah. Nintendo's bringing Metroid back. Nintendo's bringing Advance Wars back. Can you play as a Guardian? That's actually really good. I don't know if you know this, but I love Guardians. I'm still not gonna play the game because I know where the story goes and I hate it. But that's pretty cool. I'm telling you, dude, I kind of wish that I played it so that my palpable disappointment could be recorded in a video. It's such a missed opportunity. Hey, it's the guy.
Hello there. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. What you've just seen is a trailer for the first wave of DLC for the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity expansion pass from Koei Tecmo Games. It will follow Link and his allies through more battles that took place 100 years prior to the events of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Chris, don't
I hope
say
you'll
it.
look forward to it.
Don't say anything.
I have a few more things to share with you all today. We'll begin with The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD game, which launches next month.
Evil Tekken Man, I believe, was revealed.
You'll immerse yourself in the role of Link by using
people
two
are probably
Joy-Con
pissed,
controllers for
while other people are
intuitive motion
probably
controls,
psyched.
or by playing in handheld mode, wielding the sword via flicking the stick and button-only controls.
See, the problem was apparently
This
the
game
controls weren't the
depicts
only
oldest
problem
era
with
in
Skyward
the Legend
Sword.
of Zelda series,
So,
the story
you know.
of how it all began.
Only fixed like 1/4 of the problem, maybe.
What is the origin of the Master Sword? Why did a woman named Zelda become the legend for future generations? These will all be unraveled in this game.
There was a
We hope
guy
you're
with a
looking
big
forward to The
tongue.
Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Bruce was there. This big mouth with legs, also apparently a
up.
thing.
Here's a little something you might like.
It's a little
This
something.
is a Game & Watch system that lets you play 3 games in the Legend of Zelda series. This
Alright.
year, the original Legend of Zelda game reaches its 35th anniversary. While we don't have any campaigns or other Nintendo Switch games planned, we've been working on this Game & Watch system as a special item to help mark the occasion and reflect fondly on
I
the
thought it would
earliest
have
days
3
of the
actual
Legend of
games.
Zelda.
I was like, are you gonna put a Link to the Past on this tiny thing?
It will come with the first game in the series, The Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link,
the one no one liked,
and the Game Boy version of The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening
because
game,
we couldn't put the other one on.
as well as a special version of the Game & Watch title Vermin.
Game & Watch
starring
games
Link
aren't
as
fun.
the playable character. So that's 4 games on one system.
I mean, sure.
From longer Legend of Zelda games.
They're
to the
actual
pick-up and
video
play game
games.
Vermin.
They aren't Game & Watch games. So, like, you know, can't complain too much.
Regarding the
There's a
watch
clock,
functionality
guys.
for the Game & Watch system, we've
New
added a playable
2D
clock
Metroid
based on the Legend
is
of
probably
Zelda,
the biggest announcement.
and an interactive timer themed after Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link. You can play with both of them by taking control of Link. We hope you'll enjoy playing this Game & Watch system whenever and wherever you'd like.
Remember our old games? Remember them again.
All right,
Remember
here's
them
the last
again.
thing we have to show you. This is the sequel to The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
It's a new game!
2 years have passed since we first announced this game, and we've been unable to share anything with you in that time.
Until now.
However, development has been steadily progressing. For today, we've prepared some new footage to show a bit more of the game. Please take a look.
Gameplay footage? Yeah, I don't know if you do this. I like never played Zelda, but I did play Breath of the Wild, and I really liked it. So, definitely looking forward to this one. I don't think it'll recapture the same magic as Breath of the Wild, though, but it depends if it has a bunch of new mechanics. Like, Galaxy 2 was better than Galaxy 1 for me, so... Interesting. Sky Islands. Is this why they wanted you to play Skyward Sword? You can actually stop time now? You have a fucking flamethrower? What is happening? Anti-gravity water? That seems pretty good for movement options. Can you show Link climbing in the rain, perhaps? Ladies and gentlemen, Paper Mario. Like, is this the same Hyrule? Surely it can't be. This is the castle in the middle. 2022. It's like one of those games where it's like, well, we can't just say it's a few months away.
What did you think? This time around, the setting for the adventure has been expanded to include the skies above Hyrule. We'd like to ask you to wait a bit longer. We're aiming for a 2022 release, so I hope you'll look forward to it.
2 minutes. No Nintendo Switch Pro.
How was that?
Well.
That's all for this Nintendo Direct. We are diligently continuing development on a number of other games we didn't show today. I hope you'll continue looking forward to what's in store on Nintendo Switch. Thank you for watching.
Now that I think about it, how many like new games were there, right? Because the Mario Party doesn't count. The Advanced Wars doesn't count. There was Metroid. Does Mario and Rabbids count if we saw it at E3? That's not even what I mean by new games.
Hi everyone, I'm Doug Bowser.
It basically counts.
I'm here with Nate Bildorf,
let us
who
have
leads
this.
Our Treehouse team. As you know, at Nintendo, we're all about creating experiences that deliver surprises and smiles. And I have to say,
I think ports
I found
with
myself
additions,
smiling
like,
through
or
that
not
entire
ports, like remakes,
presentation,
those aren't
thinking about how many
new, though,
unique
you know?
games we'll be able to share with everyone.
Not like I'm
weeks and months ahead.
complaining, you know.
Nate,
like,
that last clip was incredible.
It's a lot of
so many questions. Where do we start? What did you say?
It felt like a lot of
Doug,
fan
had me
service
at the first
in this
mysterious
one,
red Tendril.
which is
You know what
not
a
a
massive
bad
Zelda
thing,
fan
I guess.
I am. But that's 2022, and I'm frankly just looking forward to seeing all the games that are in the pipeline just over the next couple months for Nintendo Switch.
Boop. I don't know. We saw Mario Golf again. I have to play games to get to some of these games because, you know, I'll play the Mario Party, I guess. I don't know. It's so disappointing, dude. It's so disappointing. Another collection. So stupid. They're like, we can't recapture the magic of Mario Party, even though you basically did with Super Mario Party. Those mini games slap. The boards, just go back to bigger boards and more coins and stuff. But like, I just don't get how they don't get Mario Party. Yeah. On the bright side, they didn't show literally nothing like Capcom. God, that was so disappointing, right? But if I had like a list of things, I can't open up Twitter without compromising everything. Well, yeah, you know, pretty okay. I didn't really pog up. Honestly, I'm surprised they didn't do 2 Smash reveals. Because didn't they do that last E3? It's like just show the last 2. And it's been so long since the last Smash reveal. So it'd be like, well, it would kind of make sense that they show one that's coming real soon. And then they show one that's a little farther off. But whatever. We'll have to wait some more. Yeah. It feels like it's been that long. It's Metroid. I still think if that robot chases you throughout the entire thing, I could see people not liking that at all, but I would respect the testosterone to actually make that a mechanic. That would be so funny. We don't know when he's coming out. That'll be announced during the Sakurai thing, which I also don't remember. What are you talking about, Adam? Oh, Nintendo, you can't go 2 seconds without talking about your old games, can you? Remember that 3D Donkey Kong rumor? I was kind of hoping for that. I wasn't expecting it at all. I was kind of hoping for that. But that's the thing. Nintendo only announces games when they're close to being done. And there's no way that's close to done. But could you imagine? Oh my god. All right, see you, Will. Thanks for stopping by for my pointless commentary. I'm the loser who will go back and watch everyone I like react to the Nintendo Direct and waste hours of my life. 28th. Yeah, maybe Metroid needs a primer on its past games, huh? I was actually hoping for a Prime trilogy on Switch as well. That would have been nice. But, yeah, that's not happening. People expecting Mother 3. That's not happening. I have the translated patch. It's just a matter of me actually playing video games. But that is something I just have to do because people are... as someone who hasn't played it and who is sensitive to spoilers, you can just tell. You can feel the shaking loose of people willing to spoil the shit out of that game. So I'm like, I gotta get on it. Look at that thing. Did we even see that in the actual trailer? 15 years ago? Wasn't that like 2 years after the last new 2D Metroid? I mean, when you think about it, I feel like Nintendo recently is being like, hey, all these series that have been dormant for literally like 10 to 20 years, we're showing them some love again. Like, never count them out, which is good. At the same time, it'll have people hoping for things still. I mean, they wouldn't stop anyway. Man, I wish we had F-Zero. I wish we had Pikmin, things like that. That's not going to stop anyway, but at least it gives a little hope, right? Nintendo didn't forget about them. They're just being weird about how they can't make games for them because they aren't new ideas, or I guess apparently the technology isn't there. Hopefully the technology in this game is worth 15 years of waiting. I doubt it is, but hey, we'll take it, right? Yeah, go study. That's more important. Here, give me a sec. Give me a second here. Throw it on my capture card. Do I even have a BRB still? I do. Wow, remember these? Remember BRBs? I certainly don't. Let me open up twitter.com. Oh yeah, the fucking... Okay, hold on. Let me just scroll down to the bottom of one of these Twitters that, like, recount everything. Because while trailers are going on, it's like, I don't really want to talk over them. A lot of stuff was certainly here, for sure. It's crazy tech. I couldn't put BRBs on my stream because I didn't have the technology. But yeah, so yeah, we started with Tekken. Admittedly, like, it's fine. I think that putting fighting game characters in Smash is a nice message. Because I really do think that it counts as a fighting game. I think that it's interesting, and all the fighting game people are like, Smash sucks, and the community is filled with babies, and that colors the entire game, even though Sakurai works really hard to make a roster of 90 characters as balanced as possible, and basically succeeds. It's crazy. No one's as unviable as, like, Kirby and Melee or something. And, you know, just, like, I think it deserves respect, you know? Oh, Smash is only cool because it has a bunch of characters in it, except that's not true. But, yeah, I haven't played Tekken, and, you know, even if, like I said earlier, I can't really think of Tekken characters that, like, grab me, just as far as, like, appearance goes. Not that they're bad or that one won't, but, you know. I guess, with, like, Pokken and stuff, it's not too surprising, even though Pokken isn't anything like Tekken, apparently. Other than maybe some moves are taken from it. Life is Strange coming to Switch. The Switch has games. The Switch has games. Yeah, King is the bear, right? But, like, I feel like that's the normie pick, right? Oh, I didn't even realize that this isn't full screen. I'm sorry. Also, don't dox me. Guardians of the Galaxy, of course. I find it really funny that that snuck in. I think that it was worth the, like, 30 seconds that that it got, because it was really funny. Worms Rumble coming to Switch, why not, right? More online multiplayer games. 2 Point Campus, whatever. Super Monkey Ball. I'm so afraid for that game. I'm so afraid for that game. Is it even, like... Yeah, okay, it's a remaster of Monkey Ball 1, 2, and Deluxe, right? I'm like, maybe I missed that. I just kind of assumed and then didn't really confirm it. Oh, he's the Leopard Head man. Right, Max mains him. Max loves King so much. The bear's name is probably just Kuma, isn't it? It's just bear. Which they should have called it in English. Is that a Chozo? High-tech Chozos? I liked when they held it in their hand and they were, like, kind of crouching down a bit more. But I've only heard a little bit about, like, Chozo lore. Also, look at this aiming. You have 360 aiming? Did the remake have that? I forget what Metroid... It was Samus Returns. That was the name of the game. Did that have 360 aiming like that? Okay. So that's not really new, but it's interesting for sure. Having to get the angle right. Or is that like a thing where you have to stand still in order to do it, like in Super Mario Sunshine? In which case, that's not as interesting. But I guess it makes sense because, you know, moving and aiming. Well, you could do that with 2 sticks. You can do that independently. Awesome Knots never did, which pisses me off. But, you know. Yeah, Super Monkey Ball scares me. I fear for that game. I wouldn't get your hopes up. But if worse comes to worse, I think Super Monkey Ball 2 is probably, like, the most emulated video game of all time. At least it feels like it. So you're never going to run out of ISOs for that one. Yeah, I'm an idiot who didn't know that engines could like go across platforms like that. Because I mean, the Switch isn't that powerful, but it's definitely not close to the 3DS. Mario Party, I think you've heard my complaints about it enough that I'll buy it anyway. God damn it. I guess that, no. My Switch is like the ultimate multiplayer Nintendo Switch, even if I have no friends to play it with. And even when I'm at a bachelor party, everyone just plays Magic instead. So, you know. But I'll buy it anyway because I like that title that I've given myself. We're working hard on Metroid 4. Yeah, the Metroid 5, crazy. It's Metroid Dread though. That's insane. I think the robot looks really cool. I'll probably just get the amiibo because I like how it looks. Could you imagine if the amiibo folded like the actual robot did? Like, I think that's so cool, that animation. Whoops. Just Dance, of course. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, which I guess is a port. Mario Golf is going to get free updates, including New Donk City, you know. I mean, that is cool. I still think that's cool. New Donk City specifically. Also, it reminds me of the GameCube era of Nintendo cohesion, where, like, a lot of Sunshine stuff would be in GameCube games, like Mario Golf and, you know, Mario Power Tennis and stuff, that has been lost on Nintendo for eons. But now it's kind of coming back. Like Mario Tennis had Pauline and, you know, Mario Golf's getting New Donk and stuff. I think that it's really good. I hope that they keep doing it. It's just like, maybe because I'm not a kid anymore, it's like not as effective on me, or it just kind of has faded out because Nintendo has never done it. Which is why it's not as impressive, but it's still worth pointing out. Like, I'm still conscious of it, even if I'm a sad adult man right now. New WarioWare, would you pay $50 for it? We'll see. I think that the concept, you know, Nintendo's like, we always gotta have something new. Here's the new thing, you control a character. That doesn't mean the mini games will be bad, but like, it's like, okay, you have 5 seconds to, it's usually, it starts at 5 seconds to figure out what you have to do for the mini game based on one word, and then, oh, look at this. The exact moment of the flash, that'll probably feel satisfying. Go Samus, go. Is there like music playing for this?
Either. Oh my gosh.
So
scary.
About the
You can't hear any
Dread.
scary music, but I hope there's
why.
scary music.
They're very relentless.
Oh my.
Okay.
Oh wow. Okay. Did a little reach for me there.
what a creepy ass motherfucker.
Oh.
It's so good.
That one's clearly not well, but it's still quite frightening.
Okay,
Yeah.
there are multiple of them.
I'm glad that it's a bit damaged. Can't completely reach to
you know,
me, but
whatever.
We're gonna have to find
But
a different.
I think it would have been funnier if there was only one. It's just stalking you the entire game. But I guess they're just being multiple of them, and they could be anywhere. Is super scary. The weird muscliness on Samus's outfit is like, it weirds me out, dude. Like, imagine if it was red. But yeah, new WarioWare kind of, I worry about it. I just worry about it, dude. Like the monkey ball thing, I worry about it. It's just not in the spirit of WarioWare, where you have to figure out what you have to do. Okay, what am I controlling, and then what do I have to do with it, and how am I controlling it? It just seems like you're just using buttons to control a character, and then you do things. It seems like a downgrade. I don't know how I feel about them sharing the WarioWare Gold art style either. I still love those character designs. Like, so many characters got such good upgrades, but like good visual upgrades that make them actually, you know, pleasant to look at. But you know, it does kind of come off as a bit lazy. But I like them, so I don't know. It's weird. I don't like how the characters look in the actual micro games go, so that's probably a part of it. Get it together, Nintendo. Yeah, this I'm still glancing at Metroid, and I'm like, man, so I gotta play one of these. And then everyone says don't start with Metroid 1, please God, don't do that to yourself. Even if you know that it's an old game that it doesn't hold up, just don't do that to yourself. Yeah, it's like Metroid with ray tracing. Great looking water in this game. I'm assuming they're like, you need a power up, probably icy. Oh, wow. Amazing looking water in this game. We're going to have water physics. Oh, no, you can just jump up to it. Sorry I ever doubted you, Samus. Weird ass doors. Shin Megami Tensei 5. I don't know if that trailer was new or not. I want to get into SMT. So, I don't know. It's good that that's coming out. Whatever. It looks cool. It's in a desert, though, so I really hate that. Wait a second. Is that... Yeah, that's the Eiffel Tower. At least it looks like an Eiffel Tower in the fucking SMT5 desert. What is up with that? That's so weird. That's extremely strange. But I do love it. I don't know. I say it as a joke, but I don't know if other people say it seriously. This thing's body shape is weird. This thing kind of looks like it has the body shape of how I imagine the alien from Alien would look. Oh, this is interesting. You gotta like race it. Whoa. It's animated so well. Holy shit. And then the alien from Alien is just a guy in a suit, and it's so disappointing, and I hate it, and I wish I didn't learn that cursed knowledge. Oh! I wish that it tried to get through. It's like, I'll be back. Danganronpa on Switch. It's like, I'm surprised it wasn't on Switch anyway. It's obviously not graphically intensive. And it was originally on the Vita with a touchscreen. So, since the Vita sucks and every other game doesn't have the touchscreen controls, the Switch is probably the way to play the game. Personally, I wouldn't really recommend playing it on the go and putting it down and picking it back up again, even though you can. But that's just me. Because I'm like, you forget all the things that happened in the chapter otherwise and stuff like that. But it's just a natural progression that probably should have come sooner, but at least it's coming now. So if you haven't played Danganronpa, that's probably the way to play it. And I think you should play it. Oh yeah, and the board game, if it has multiplayer, it'll be worthwhile. I played the board game in V3 and it was like, it's kind of interesting. It's like everything's all happy and you get to play as all the characters across all the games, or we see them, I forget, but nothing really interesting about it. Fatal Frame, I still don't know if this is a port or a new game. I'm going to assume that it's a port. Which, hey, it's good, because I don't know where Fatal Frame is. I think some Fatal Frame games are on PSN. That's really all I know. PS3 PSN, so that tells you how accessible they are. Ew, it's Adam! Cut away! Adam's in the game. It's ruined now. Maybe they... No, Chris. Maybe they wrote him well. This is another M. Maybe they wrote him well. No, the Danganronpa set doesn't have Ultra Despair Girls, which is interesting because it's not that weird. Like, you don't need to play Ultra Despair Girls, but I do think that you should play it before playing 3 for reasons that I won't disclose, but because, obviously spoiler reasons. Danganronpa is a game where you really should play them in order. Because, V3 is like the ending point, So you can play them without it. or you can play. You can not play them, but you know. Yeah, Ultra Despair Girls is good, and it makes a character that sucked good. And I hate the antagonists, but the gameplay is interesting because it's not really Danganronpa. It's like a third-person megaphone shooter. There are Monokuma balls in it. I think it's worth playing, but you can get Ultra Despair Girls on like Steam and stuff. It's around. It's just weird that it's not on Switch. Maybe that was too much effort for them. They didn't feel like that. Look, by the way, looking back at the stream, this is hilarious. How like how many of these open playgrounds are there where you just kind of run around the robot? I wouldn't be surprised if there were a lot of rooms like this where you had to solve puzzles while also running away from the robot, which could be annoying, but could also be very funny and fun. You know? I really like this concept for an enemy. Oh! That's fucked up! You can't have that in a Nintendo? You can't have that in a Nintendo! A spike going through Samus's head, you can't have that! What the fuck? I wonder how tight that blink is, because I thought that they got it, and then they just didn't. It'd be kind of cool if it varied. It wasn't just, 1.2 seconds after it grabs you. You had to actually pay attention to when a beep was, because it would be random. That would give it kind of depth that it probably needs to be interesting. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, you can see how much sound you're making. That's cool. Also, I don't know if it's AI flanked Samus there. Instead of just following the sound, it actually like determined where she was going and made a decision based on that. But if it did, that's cool. Yeah, you can tell this is the big announcement of Nintendo's E3 because they actually have gameplay to show. You think Breath of the Wild 2 would be? Everyone basically called it, but no. It's Metroid. Thank God. It kind of deserves it. Right, there was Doom Eternal. Good that it's still on Switch. No one had any doubt in their mind. It was just a matter of when they were putting the DLC on the Switch. So, hey. Tony Hawk, I think, is huge. Because, like, not everyone has an Xbox or a PS4, but I feel like a lot of people have the Switch. And that's kind of a game where, especially when it came out, I'm pretty sure everyone wanted to play it. I never skateboarded. In fact, I never really even played the game. My brother did. But it still holds a lot of nostalgia, and it's just a very solid game anyway. It was really funny seeing people who you wouldn't have expected to play a game like that as a kid or like a teenager playing it and then going, I remember basically literally everything. Like, that's crazy. It's iconic. More people have PS4s than Switches. It's kind of sad, honestly, given the state of Sony, huh? But yeah, and I don't even, what's this? Oh yeah, Strange Brigade. Oh yeah, and all those, no wait, never mind. Doom's coming out today. Strange Brigade is coming out today. Tony Hawk is the 25th. Advance Wars. Huge. I want to wait to see what people say about it. Because remakes like this always skeeve me out because, well, remakes in general just skeeve me out because I feel like more often than not they're worse than their original, which is crazy because how do you fuck that up? Like even Sunshine with GameCube controller support on Switch with all of the glitches intact is still worse than on the GameCube because like it lags and shit. It's like, how do you fuck that up? How do you fuck that up? Obviously, it's like, oh, it's Nintendo, but I feel like a lot of other companies also have that problem. So we'll wait. We'll see if people say it's just as good as the original Advance Wars. It's basically the same. How do you fuck up tactical, like turn-based grid combat like that because it doesn't need fluid motion or anything? I don't know, but it still skeeves me out. So we'll see. And then, sometimes companies make changes to a game that the game didn't need, and it just kind of makes it worse. It sounds like it's better, but it makes it worse. That kind of thing. So we'll see. Kind of like Monkey Ball changing its physics, maybe. We don't know, but I worry. Okay, I'm very curious about this interaction. Nope, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of chase stuff in this. I kind of thought that Samus was gonna like crush it. Now hold on, don't speak too soon. No? Okay. Yeah, it's probably something like that. I think Link's Awakening also had lag, but it also came with a lot of new like 2D to 3D glitches. Where like you could have Link walk on top of the environment and stuff. So the speedrun of that game is probably very interesting. Yeah. Honestly though, like Advance Wars getting attention is good not only because everyone loves Advance Wars 1 and 2, but also it probably means that they're thinking about making another one. It's like maybe the Crash remakes, Crash and Spyro, where everyone's like, this new company's remaking the games so that they get a feel of what made the level designs of the first 3 games of both series good, so that they could make a proper new one. I don't know if they did. It's Toys for Bob, right? I don't know if they did Crash 4 or not, but Crash 4 apparently slaps so hard. Wait, what do we see with Dread? There's the Chozo! He's doing the pose. Same studio made Samus Returns. Yeah. It's like, honestly, I think that's good because you get the benefit of these old games coming back on new hardware, which everyone's like, ugh, I'm so sick of ports. But ports are so healthy for games, And like old games for accessibility and stuff. It's like, yeah, emulating is easy and all that still, but I still think it's nice. I'm still that guy who's like, emulating's good, but at the same time, I do like to acquire these things legally. Yeah, it comes with the benefit of that alongside maybe teaching devs how to make a good game. It's like 2 for 1. Everyone wins, hopefully. Unless the remake is like, $70. Nintendo. Toys for Bob they made Crash 4. There we go. It works. It's a strategy that works. It's very cool. Because, a lot of like sequels made by other people just don't get what made the original so good. So, this is a good way to ensure that. Very cool. Well, Gavin, hey, we're being positive here. Being positive during E3, that's like, you don't see that often. I'm like the kind of guy who's like, now I try to be positive about things. At most, I'm like, I don't know about it, but who knows? Maybe the Guardians of the Galaxy game is good. I don't know. I've only watched like Iron Man and the Hulk and Into the Spider-Verse, and that's like the extent of cape shit that I've seen, so we're getting there. Hyrule Warriors update. If you can play as a Guardian, that's just good, but I probably won't play it. There were a few amazing character choices in that game, though. It's not a bad game, I think. Some people it might miss on for the gameplay wise, but I think a lot of people did end up liking it. And oh yeah, the Zelda Game & Watch. Sure. Like when they released the Game & Watch games, I'm just like, yeah, they're iconic, but are they fun? Are Game & Watch games fun? It's like, Chris, you're the guy who hates arcade games and don't think arcade games are fun. So I don't think I can properly say, but if there are people who like arcade games and say, yeah, Game & Watch games, whatever, then I'll feel validated. Then they put like Mario 1 on it, and I'm like, Mario 1 is like, it's iconic, but is it fun? I don't know. I haven't beaten it. Maybe that's why I want to play Mario 1 so badly. Maybe I'll learn to appreciate it, and it's like weird difficulty and learning how it plays and stuff. Like I said, I'm being more optimistic about things, but is it fun? I don't know. Did Mario 35 work? Did it? Like, they figured out a way to make a Tetris 99 game in Mario that worked, but like, was it that fun? Was it that in-depth? Did you not get tired of playing 1-1 and 1-2 all the time because Nintendo kind of fucked that up and then killed it? I don't know. Not a lot of people played it either. Like, played it that much either. Meanwhile, people are still playing like Tetris 99 and I think Pac-Man 99 too. Even though that game desperately needs a tutorial. Fucking Pac-Man 99. How do you like have that many mechanics that are completely different from Pac-Man and say, yeah, here you go. What is speed? What is stronger? I don't know. But yeah, to go back to the Zelda Game & Watch, it's actual Zelda games. Now, you have Zelda 1. I think people are mixed on Zelda 1. It's kind of like one of those, it's an old game that is iconic, but is it really fun? And then some people go, yeah, it's actually pretty cool with exploration and stuff. And other people are like, yeah, it's really rough around the edges. And then you have Zelda 2, which is just shit on all the time. Some people like it for nostalgia, I know that, but I don't know how many people actually like the gameplay of it. You know what I mean? And then you have Link's Awakening, the Game Boy version. Was that like that disgusting Game Boy Green? We'll live with it, but that's something. Mario Party Super. And they brought Peach's birthday cake back. It's like, this isn't even a good map, I think. I don't like Mario Party 1 at all, so I might be a bit biased against things that come from Mario Party 1 that aren't in Mario Party 2. But I don't think this is a good map. I think that Mario's Rainbow Castle is a good map, where you kind of play chicken with, I don't want to get to Bowser, that, oh, I want to get to the star. They should have put that one in, because that one's actually fun. This one's mechanic is just weird, and I really hate the song because of that one guy. I don't even want to sing it. I hate it. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Zelda 2 was unfairly treated. Like, when I want to play through all the Zeldas, and I do want to give that game a fair shake, you know? I have no idea what the climate around Zelda 2 is. So I don't know how I feel about these models. Oh, I didn't even notice that Beardo is in this game. I just completely glossed over that in my head. Beardo's in this game. She never gets representation anywhere else except like Mario Party. She doesn't even get in Mario Kart or in Mario Golf. They put Charlie in that game instead. So they only showed Peach's Birthday Cake and Spaceland, but there are 3 more maps that we don't know about. I have to wonder what they are, and I have to hope they're good. I think that the die roll, like, spinning around like that, and also having the numbers rapidly change is really good, so that you don't get fooled into thinking you can actually time it, but it still feels like a die. Now, if I recall correctly, a Lakitu didn't do that. You didn't throw a spiny egg into it and then make it a prawn. I don't know. Goomba's Greedy Gala is interesting. I just hope that they fix the mechanic for it. Because how the mechanic in that works is, if you just pay 5, like, you only really have to pay 5 coins to get the choice you want. Doing 10 and 20 is completely pointless. Where did Peach go? She's dead. That is a weird animation. Honestly, Beardo gets a lot of representation in the Paper Mario games. And I think they do Beardo really well. So, I mean, you aren't going to get that in fucking Mario Party. Characterization, like, not really. But I feel like you also won't really get... Like, you could. The characters still have personality in their animations and reactions and stuff. And voice lines, which we aren't hearing. Yeah, I think... what if they skip over Mario Party 4 because everyone says they hate the maps? There's Bowser's Big Blast. Kind of wish it was Bowser's Bigger Blast, though. I really do wonder what the mixture of mini games will be. If they'll mostly be the N64 games or not. I wasn't paying attention. I think I should have. Look at Rosalina's hand. It's creepy. Why is Luigi's hand so much bigger? I don't think they said that. No, because there were definitely games from the GameCube Mario parties in that list, right? I didn't really look at the minigame list. What's happening? Why is it showing it again? I mean, the N64 Mario parties, well, Mario Party 1 isn't, but 2 and 3 are definitely up there. Normally, I'm like, is it just people with nostalgia? But I think that they're actually good games. I would probably put like Mario Party 5 as my favorite, and then Mario Party 2 second. That I know at least. And then Breath of the Wild 2. Flying Islands is like one of the... I remember my favorite thing in Terraria before I wrote a negative review about it and everyone called me a fucking idiot was... that the flying like islands were really cool. How you could just find them and stuff. And I remember in Breath of the Wild when I thought that the bird mech was a flying island, and I was like, "Holy shit! They put a flying island in this game," and then they didn't. Well, here we go, Chris. Time stopping instead of just item stopping. I don't know how that'll work. It kind of looks the same, but who knows? The weird water thing where you can just go straight up and through ledges. I have no idea. I wonder how, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Fluid that is, or if it's really rigid and you can only go straight up and only through a certain amount of blockage before you're stopped or something. And, yeah, we'll see. I'm assuming the idea is you use the water thing to get up to the flying islands. The flying islands are just inherently a cool concept. I hope they do interesting things with them. The fucking Paper Mario Peach's castle on top of the flying island, though, that sent me. And that was basically it, yeah. And now there's Treehouse.
Well, in future rounds,
so I think it was a pretty good direct.
Or someone else's role sometimes.
Well, some of them do.
We got new Metroid. I guess new Zelda was shown off.
Alleged strawberry.
If we don't count things that I don't know, because it's like, where do you put SMT, right?
Cream.
I don't know.
So
oh, yeah.
It was pretty good.
That's like
It believes it's a strawberry.
I think the only thing that was like relatively boring was some Strange Brigade, and that was 30 seconds. Everything else caught my interest.
Ooh. Probably more delicious during the first
for better
round
or for worse.
All over the cake.
WarioWare.
But it's still delicious either way.
Thank you for putting that.
Guardians of the Galaxy. But yeah.
Stick to the path, everyone.
Don't get lost.
Yeah, really, like the flying islands do kind of serve as.
All right, it's on
a
now.
kind of. You get more of the towers,
This was a coin
the Wi-Fi
game, so
towers, the
we'll get to
5G
keep whatever
towers from Breath of the
we earn
Wild.
during the game.
I like these
which
because
is
they
really
become
good.
extra chaotic.
Yeah.
I just apparently walked off the stage immediately.
I love how the Hammer Bros still
strategy.
spins around in a really janky and stupid way.
I love that practice run.
It's
That
so
practice run
funny.
is so useful.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, Mario. Yeah, I forgot about Monster Hunter.
Cody, oh God. No.
coins. I want coins.
Give me that back.
They showed like new footage of Mario Golf, maybe.
I'm flat.
Depth perception's all off.
You couldn't ground pound in this game originally, could you?
Yeah, the hammer stuns you for a second, so it's really bad if you get hit by one.
Oh.
Yeah, I like that. Don't do that.
No. Oh no.
God, I'm so pissed that I'm gonna buy this game. I'm so angry. Because you vote with things with your wallet, and I'm like, fuck.
Yes. I wanted to cool off a little bit.
This is like half good, half
you see how I
bad,
sharked
but
you? I
the
walked
half
off
good
the
is
stage
good
immediately
enough,
during
and I
the
hate that.
practice.
Look at that, 15 coins.
15 coins.
It's gonna have online too,
Let's
which
put
is
some money
really
on that.
good.
It's minigame.
No thanks.
5 coins.
Because playing Mario Party online on an emulator, that's kind of hit or miss, isn't it? Isn't it, Evan? Isn't it, Evan?
Here we go. This is the one. It was not the one.
I mean, it was.
It was the one.
Man, I don't know how much more of this I'm gonna stream.
Oh,
hey.
They still have the stupid
All right, I'll
thing.
These are great.
They don't have
You
the
never know what
stupid
you're gonna
roulette
find.
anymore. I hated that in
There's
Super
lots of
Mario
fun
Party.
surprises like
That
this
like
on every
idea that
game.
I
It's
could
really
manipulate
difficult
me
to,
getting a star from a hidden block,
predict
which
the
I
winner
don't
with
think
this
you could
game.
anyway.
Part of what makes
It's
it
like,
so
oh, it's a
fun.
crazy idea.
All right.
It's kind of weird that they
Double
changed
dice.
mushrooms
Double
to double dice as well. It's
Or
more
don't.
like
Why?
understandable for sure. But that has
Why
been in
does
Mario
this
Party
always
forever.
happen to me?
Dice are fickle masters.
They are.
Oh, boo.
Oh,
Really?
I hate this
Really
song.
show off.
Oh.
Oh!
Cute.
Not so good. Not so good.
Yeah, I'm
Serves
probably
you
gonna
right.
end the stream. It
I
was,
don't know what for.
it was pretty good.
All my various
As,
crimes.
as positive as I am, though, I kind of wish
I know,
the
it's
Smash
Brandon we have to watch
character
out
was
for.
someone
Look how
that I
many coins Brandon
recognize. But
No, don't look at
maybe that will
Look
have
how delicious the cake is. Pay attention.
It
to
is
that.
a good cake.
whatever the
Alright.
Here we
whatever
go.
the opposite
Now,
of diminishing
I'm gonna
returns
trade
is
my
if
20
I get into
coins
Tekken,
for a
and then I'll end
delicious
up
star
really respecting
and
it a lot.
shoot up into
And it'll probably be
first
fun
place
to play anyway.
For
So,
now.
for all
like
of us.
Terry. Terry, no idea who that guy was.
I mean, you see, there's at least 2 more people coming.
Like
who
one
have
of the
enough
coolest
points
characters to
trade,
watch in the
so-
game. So,
I mean, look at this turn. We know who the
Could
real
never play him.
superstar is.
You know,
yeah, I'm
you just
gonna
keep telling
end
yourself that,
the
Jared.
stream. Probably just watch this on my own
Sorry, I
time.
couldn't hear you all the way in 4th place.
It's like you can't really spoil anything with this.
I deserve
This isn't
that.
like Luigi's Mansion
I
3.
deserve that.
So,
So this is a one.
thanks for
versus
coming
three
out and
because I live
watching
in a
me
different
of
kind
the
space as everyone
5
else.
billion
Okay,
people
this one.
This is
who
the one where I try to
were
explain
streaming
my
this.
rocks.
Like that.
And
Okay, I've got the formula.
I'll be back for the Smash one, I think. Even if I
In
don't
the upper
know
left,
what's happening.
corner,
in
or
it.
sorry, upper right
So, hey.
corner, it has the logo for Mario Party 3.
This is a really good mini game, by the way.
Mario Party
All right,
3.
I'm
Let's
out.
not trap the princesses in the center of the